Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Farrell, and today we're going to be making something called aloo pie. For all of you who are new to this channel, welcome, welcome. For all of you who are normally on this channel, Happy New Year and welcome as well. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So the first thing we're going to do with the aloo pie is we're going to boil our potatoes. So I went ahead and I actually peeled the potatoes and I'm boiling it now. So we're going to let this boil for like about 3 to 4 minutes and then we'll take it from there. And for those of you who are new again, Farrell is my name. I'm hosting from Canada and we're going to do this. Like, I've done this before when I was a young girl. I'm not that young anymore. So I'm going to give it a go and see what it turns out to be. It should be very interesting. So in order to do your aloo pie, hi Reen, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm starting off with about 8 or so potatoes, which is like the small potatoes. Right? Old school indeed. So I'm starting off with like 8 potatoes, which I'm boiling, and then I'm gonna have some fresh herbs and stuff in it. So you just have to watch and see. You're gonna need some dough. You're gonna need flour. You're gonna need to fry it. You could bake it as well, but it doesn't give it that good crunch taste that you usually have. So let's get started and get all my ingredients together so you could see what you will need if you want to try this ingredient, if you want to try this recipe. Again, old school. Have you ever had aloo pie, Noreen? Reen, have you ever tried aloo pie? Let me know if you have. Great, I'm just making sure. Could you hear me properly? If you can, just give me a thumbs up. And let me know that you could hear me well, or just let me know in the comment section that you could hear me. Let's put this on so I could hear myself to make sure it's good. I think we're loud and clear. Yep, I have volume. Guys, don't forget to like the screen. Please like before you leave. And I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, so this is for me to see you. Let me just get my glasses. I always forget the main important thing. This enables me to see your comment. Hi, Rach. Hello, hello. Oh, okay. Years ago, Reen. Okay, cool. That sounds good. Rach, have you ever had aloo pie? It's similar to samosa. For those of you who don't know, it's something similar to samosa. Don't forget to like the screen, guys. Just double tap your screen, and then I will see that like button. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so we're going to need some flour while this is boiling. You're gonna boil it sort of like if you're doing mashed potatoes. So that's almost done. So you get your bowl. And you get your flour. So I think I might just use a cup and a half because I don't want to make too much. So in your flour, you're going to add a little bit of baking powder. Not yeast, you want baking powder. So I have baking powder. You're going to need like about a teaspoon of baking powder. That much should do it. I'm paranoid, so I'm going to put a teaspoon and a quarter. I'm also going to add a little bit of cumin in this with some chili flakes as well as, yeah, so I have ground cumin which I'm going to put in here, and I'm also going to put some thyme and some lemon pepper, but that is going to go into the potato once it's boiled. I also have some chili flakes which I'm going to use. So for this, it's only going to be baking powder and flour. You're going to make it into a dough. Just mix it in together. And then you slowly add the water to combine the flour together. Okay, guys? Just give it a little mix. I'm hoping you can see this properly. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, there. And you just slowly add the water while you combine everything together. Yep, just like that. If it's too wet, you could add a little bit more flour to it. And if it's too dry, add a little bit more water to it. Why I'm doing the roly-poly? Because I want to get all the flour that's on the side. So that's why I'm doing it like that. It just picks it up. So I'm just going to add a little bit more flour, not too much. Just like that. That's all you're gonna do. Gonna let this sit and rise for a few minutes while I deal with the potato, which is gonna cool down. So this I will leave on the side. But I wash my hands and deal with that. To know if your potato is good, what you're going to do is poke it with a fork. Okay, just like that. Let's get back to it. Again, you're looking for it to be like when you're making potato salad. Okay, so those potatoes are ready. I'm going to drain them. Okay, guys. So you're looking for that soft, consistent poke where it's breakable. I'm going to let this cool down, but I'm going to cut the vegetables meanwhile. You're still going to need some flour, so don't put your flour away. So I'm going to use onions, green onions, which is also called scallions. I'm also going to use a little bit of cilantro and a little bit of thyme. I don't need too much of either one. So I'm going to use just a little bit of each in there, okay, while the potato is cooling down, because you can't handle it when it's too hot. It has to cool down. So I'm going to use those, and then I'm going to use my dry seasonings in it as well. So again, this is some ground cumin. You need that in there. Thought I had another one, but apparently I don't. Yeah. Again, always use what you have in your kitchen. Don't go out there and expense yourself. Be creative with what you have, okay, guys? Something good is gonna happen. Okay, so we're just gonna cut this up. I'm only going to use half of this onion because I don't like too much onions and I don't want a lot of it in there. So I'm only going to use like half of that. Should be enough. And again, I'm making aloo pie, and for those of you who are new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this amazing channel, and Happy New Year. You find my knife is very long, Rach? Sometimes you need a long knife so you don't cut your fingers, you know? Which I've gotten very close to many times, almost cutting my fingers off. Now, you don't have to use cilantro and thyme, but I like it because I like the taste that it gives it and the aroma. But you don't have to use it if you don't want to. But this, I want to cut it up as fine as I could possibly cut it. meant to too. I just grabbed the first knife that I saw. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I know it's cold here in Canada. Yesterday was cold. New Year's Eve was cold. Oh. But we still have to deal with February, which we know that's going to be cold. Okay, so you cut those up and you put it on the side. I'm also going to use a little bit of mixed vegetable, and I will combine it with the wet and dry ingredients together. It's almost able to handle it, so I will do that in a second. So for the mixed vegetable, I'm just going to use the frozen kind, and I will, I don't need too much. Just to give it an extra color, you know, a little spaz it up a bit, you know. I really don't want the beans in it, so I'm going to remove the beans as much as I can, because I don't just have the peas and the carrots, and that's what I really want in there. I don't want any beans per se. So I will remove the beans. I think that's all the beans that I've gotten out. Yes, because I don't want beans in it. Give it a little rinse. I'm just going to use about this much of the mixed vegetables. I'm going to pop that in the microwave for a second. Hello, Positive Living. Hi, how are you? Positive Lifestyle. Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like before you leave. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy New Year to you. Put this in there. So today I'm making aloo pie, Positive Living. Hopefully you've known about this. So let me know if you've heard about it before. Okay, so this is what I'm using. So I'm gonna now smash the aloo pie, the potato for the aloo pie. And then I'm going to add all of those ingredients into it, and then we're going to fry that up. Meanwhile, my flour is on the side rising a little bit, which is perfect. Don't forget to do that step so that while you're doing everything else, your flour is rising. Give you that nice little fluffiness. Okay? Let us smash. I'm going to smash in the pot so I don't dirty too much things. And I will let you see how I smash. How I smash that up. Sorry about that. Zoom you in a little bit so you can see the goodness. Okay. So guys, I was looking for my smasher, and for the life of me, I can't find it. So I'm going to improvise by smashing. So just give it a smash. That's all you have to do. Happy New Year. Same to you, my dear. Same to you. Okay, so once you smush it up like mashed potatoes, as you can see, it's still hot, but I'm smushing anyways. So I'm gonna add a little bit of my chili, crushed chili. And guys, I always keep saying I made my own crushed chili by buying the chili, drying the chili, and then I blended it into a fine texture because I had the real thing and it was done. So guys, you know I don't measure Today I'm going to entertain you and do a little bit of quarter of a teaspoon. You can have it as spicy or non-spicy as much as you like. But I'm going with this much. And then I have this quarter of a teaspoon. My lemon pepper seasoning, you guys know I can't live without it. About 2 dashes or so, because you still want it to have some kind of flavor. And then I'm going to use my ground cumin. It will give it that little taste that I'm looking for. Let's open that up. That smells so good already. So good. Okay, so that's it for seasonings. Let me just smush it and combine it all together either way. Positive, if you're still there, what did you do for your New Year? Did you go out and celebrate, or did you just stay in? Guys, that smells so good. I'm gonna taste it to make sure it has flavor. Yep, that tastes real nice. I'm gonna add in the onions and all that stuff to it now. Just give it a mix. Again, you don't have to add all of this in it, but I just love it. Still here. Oh yes, as I was saying, positive. Did you go out for New Year's Eve? Did you go to church? Did you stay at home? What did you do to celebrate it? So, yes. Love it. Smells so good. Alright, I'm thinking a little bit more heat, so I'll add a little bit more chili flakes. I celebrated New Year's Eve by going to the waterfront to watch the fireworks, and that's how I celebrated my New Year's Eve. A lot of people celebrate different ways. Okay, let me adjust you back to normal. Yeah, so a lot of people celebrate their New Year's Eve in different ways. I just went to watch fireworks. It was really beautiful. I absolutely love fireworks. I just can't get enough of it. All the colors, and people were so excited. I was just like, yeah, this is the place to be. Mind you, it was freezing. Oh my gosh. Totally freezing. Okay, almost forgot. I need 2 of these garlic. Almost forgot, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grate it. I have a little grater somewhere. My trusty little grater. So I'm going to grate it into the mixture. My cooking lifestyle. Hello, hello, hello. Never heard of aloo pie. Wow. It's a Trini thing, you know? It's kind of similar to samosas. Okay. There. And I'll put the other one. It's similar to samosas, so it's going to be really, really good. Welcome to the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to like the screen before you guys disappear. And hopefully you had a wonderful New Year. Let me know what you did for your New Year. Did you stay in, or did you just go out. Let me know what you guys did for your new year. Have you guys made any New Year's resolutions? You know, people tend to always make resolution. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to save a lot of money. Like, to me, it's not about losing weight or making money. This year, like usually every year, I have a resolution. So, this year, my resolution this year is going to be health. No, that was health before wealth was a year ago. Then it was just do it last year. So this year is finding your inner peace. Finding my inner peace is what I'm searching for this year, and it's all about that. Whatever happens in life, whatever comes my way, I want to be at peace with it, accept it, be at peace with it, and move on. Put aside everything, just find my peace. Okay, and that's what I want to do for this year. Alright, so let's put this aside. I am done with the board. I will put the board over here for now. And just tidy up a bit because I'm going to need this space. And I'm doing the flour because I'm going to make them into little balls. Tidy up time. So I'm going to start with the flour, make them into little balls because you have to fry it and stuff it. Yeah, we have to stuff it, guys. Put everything away. Won't be needing those anymore. So I have my pot on, and I'm just going to tidy up and get my dough ready. Okay, so this is the dough that I made earlier. Again, it's not too long, too much. You just poke it and you can see it's ready. Aloo pie on the whoop, whoop. Just take a little bit of flour and sprinkle, like so. Just gonna do that with the dough. I'm gonna make little balls. And make sure your counter is clean, guys. And you can make as much as you like. If I don't use all the dough, I'm going to just make some fried bakes, which I love. I'm going to put some oil in my pot. My pot is ready. And today I'm using vegetable oil, not olive oil. I'm putting that much oil because I wanted to coat the entire thing. Because it must fry, guys. It must fry. Just pinch a little bit just to make some nice little balls. That's great. Make as much as you can. So we could stuff these babies. If it's too sticky, just dip it in a little bit of flour. Yep, that's how we're doing it today. I'm just gonna have enough flour for that. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I have 13. Lucky number 13. Look at that. Lucky number 13. So I already nuked the mixed vegetables. I'm going to put it into the... Don't want to burn myself. Yeah. So I'm going to add it into that and then mix that all up. So at least you see it gives it some more color, which I like. Color is good. Okay. Now that you have your balls put aside, the little dough balls, what I'm going to do, I'm going to roll it out into as flat as I can. Like that. Let me zoom you in so you can see it closer. You want it very thin, not too thick, but not too thin, because you don't want the dough to break apart, right? Trying new things here. I think that should be good. Yeah, that looks really good. Maybe one more. Stretch it a little bit more. Perfect. So I'm going to use a spoon for the dough, for my filling. About this much filling I'm going to use. Just put it in like that. And then I'm going to fold it over like this. Press down the sides like that. Get some more flour, I don't want it to stick. So you could use a fork or you could just fold it in, because you want to make sure that the ingredient on the inside doesn't fall over or it doesn't open out, which sometimes it does. You can't really help it all the time. So I fold it in like this. It kind of reminds you of a beef patty. So, and just press it in with your thumb like that to seal it. So this is what it's going to look like. You could leave it like fat like this, or you could squish it down like that. Okay? This way you make sure you spread the ingredients on the inside everywhere. So I'm gonna make a couple more of these. Okay. Put this one over here. So when I fry it, I fry like 3 at a time. Again, you press the sides like that. Let me wipe from time. And fold the ends in also, so you don't have spillage. And then press it down to seal it. You could use water and a fork. I just don't want to. And then squish like so. And that's it. And you just repeat. My oil is almost ready, so I have time to do one more to show you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you did for the Old Year's night or New Year's Day, what you did. I know most people were off, so they just relaxed and, you know, spend the Christmas with friends and family, which is nice. It's always good to have friends and family to share the season. And then it's off back to work. So while we stuff, again, this is called aloo pie. It is similar to samosas for North American who knows what samosas are. It's similar to that. This one's a bad boy. He has air inside. Okay, like that. Serena saying, my Old Year's night I went to church. It was a great celebration. Beautiful, beautiful. It's good to know. Okay, so now you know how to do that. Let me zoom it back out. There. Alright, so this is what they look like, guys. I like to smush it a little bit because, you know, spread the love everywhere. Going to church. I had planned to go to church, but the church I was going to go to, they did not have service that night. So I decided to go to Harborfront instead. Because wherever I would have gone, I would have missed the Happy New Year or the celebration. So, yeah. Aloo pie looks good, eh? Yay! So now we're going to fry this. My oil is hot. Yes, so we are going to fry this up. And you just put it in like that until it's golden brown. Guys, I haven't made this in forever. I remember back home, we used to make this. It's a breakfast type of a thing. So, you know, you come to North America and your life is like too busy. You forget the little things in life. The little taste, the memories, you know, your mom, your sister, everybody cooking something. And you tend to forget because life is so busy here and everything is like, I'm going to go to the store and pick it up. So that's our North American life up here. So again, you just flip it when it's golden brown, just like that. I like to put paper towel to absorb the oil. And it doesn't take long to cook, guys, because the dough is so thin. And remember, everything inside of it has been cooked already. I like golden brown. Doesn't that look delicious, guys? My cooking lifestyle says I have to watch the replay for the filling. Oh, no problem. Okay, so this first batch is ready. Oh yeah, perfect. I'm gonna do it again to show you how it's done. So look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? Golden on both sides. As soon as it cools, I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. Okay, so you have to roll out your dough. Keep your heat on medium, guys. Don't forget that. It's very important, else you will burn it, and you don't want to burn it. You could also have a sauce on the sides, like as we call it back home, a chutney on the side. This is a spicy sauce, or you could have like a coconut chutney, or just some tamarind, or whatever you have. If it's like a hot chili sauce, so you just fill. Remember, you see how thin my dough is? You fold, press down, and then I fold the edges in like this. If you don't want to do that, you could just use a fork and you could just do your edges like this. Like, there's many ways in which you could do it. See that side as well. As long as we don't get spinach, and then I smush mine. And that's how I do it. And then I add it to my pot. It doesn't take long to cook, guys, so you have to watch it, okay? This could be a nice breakfast. It could be a nice lunch, brunch. You know, just warm it up for like a minute and a half until the inside is warm. If you're taking it to lunch the next day, if you have leftovers. Yeah, you can do that. I'm needing some more flour. That's what I'm doing. need to increase on my rolling skills, you could tell. Oh my gosh, my rolling skills need improvement. Okay, and flip. Flip and press. Flip and press. And then you could fold it or use a fork, whichever one you prefer. I don't know, I just love using my hands and everything. And then you press again. See, I'm going to have an issue with this one. It's open over here, but it's all good. Make some room. Flip this one here. Add this bad girl to this one. And this one should be ready. Oops. Should not have done that. There we go. That looks really pretty. I'm going to see if I could get all of them to be made, but I doubt it. I'm going to just have to do some by themselves. Which is all good too. I eat it like that all the time, by themselves. There we go. Oopsies, my pot's running away. I could give this one a few minutes. There we go. Cumin and garlic is the main ingredients flavor in the West Indies and dish for aloo pie. Oh, you know, Reen, you know it. Love me some cumin, especially when you're making roti, dal puri roti. Ooh, when you put a little cumin in there, I'm telling you, man, that just gives it the right, the right everything. Okay, guys, so this one is ready. Like, I don't know how to make roti, guys. Like the real Trini style bus up shot of dal puri roti, it's a lot of work. I know someone who does, so maybe one day that someone is gonna entertain me and they will do it. But it's a lot of work. Okay, so I have enough for one more. Let's put that all in there. And like so. And this is what you call aloo pie, guys. And it fills the belly and it tastes so good. If you have an air fryer, you could put it in your air fryer if you don't want to use oil. You know, the healthy way, that's totally fine as well. And smush. So these are extra dough. I'm still going to use those. with these, I'm just gonna cut it down the middle like that. And I'll just fry it as is. Again, this is what it looks like, nice and golden. Woo! That is gonna be amazing. Yeah, so I run out of filling, so I'm just gonna fry it as is. You could do it like that, or you could do it like this. Either way. So we still call it fry bake. Again, you wait till it's golden brown, okay? This one would more be like a treat. If you want to do, you could do a little roll with it. Roll it up like that. And you could fry it. I think something's attached. I'm going to do the bake side instead. I like the really round ones. The round ones are great. Okay, so this is what you call aloo pie, guys. Again, it's just a little bit of flour. So if you have potato, boil your potato, put whatever you want in your potato mix, season it up, and your aloo pie looks like this. You could break it apart. Look at that. Ooh, that sweet, that potato in there with everything else. That's going to taste delicious. So let's just, it's still hot. So this is what it looks like up front and close and personal. And then you just take a bite. Oh, wow. Let me tell you, that thing tastes nice. I'm gonna do it with some sauce, because you know me, I love my sauces. So I'm gonna do it with some sauce. So in the dough, it's let me pull you back in. There. So in the dough, I boiled the potatoes until it's soft, like when you're making mashed potatoes. And then I added in cilantro, some thyme, some seasoning, some chili pepper, a little bit of cumin, some garlic, some green veggies, onions, and green onions as well. And then what I did is I added it to the potato. And then added it to the dough. And that's what I did. Ooh, that was close. Almost burnt myself. This pot, I swear, it always moves. I don't know why. Yeah, so that's what I used my cooking lifestyle. It's pretty cool. So I'm gonna plate some of that dish. And I'm gonna use my sauce, which is my mango. As I was saying, this is what you could use. It's a mango chili sauce that I have that I'm gonna use in case you want to find out. This is who makes it. It is really good. So let's zoom in on that for y'all, and you guys could see my sauce. A little bit more. Okay, so you take one of these or two of these. Like so. Put some sauce. Yeah, I think I burned myself. I could feel the sting. I'm just going to cut one open so you could see what it looks like. Again, guys, it's very hot. Okay. So this is what it looks like up close. Like samosas. And you dip it in your sauce. Just like that. And take a bite. Mmm. That is really good. So this is what it looks like, guys. This is what you call aloo pie. Again, that's the inside of it. And it is really delicious. You can make it your own by putting whatever you want inside of it. It's a great vegetarian dish for those of you who don't eat meat. And then the sauce, of course, is a mango chutney sauce or mango chili sauce. And that's my aloo pie take for today, guys. While I'm talking to you, I'm burning everything else. What's new? It's alright. Turn that off. And that is it for today. Aloo pie, aloo pie. Who wants some? Let me know in the description. I always say description. Let me know in the comment. Okay, and there. Yeah, so it's not hard to make, guys. It's just a little bit of time consuming, but it is a lot of fun to make, and it tastes really good. It's really yummy. You could taste all the seasonings in there. Again, use what you have, use what you like. And that's how you make aloo pie, guys. It's really delicious. Wow, that is so good. I think I'm going to have this with a cup of tea. Definitely have a cup of coffee with this. eye it. I could do that. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here. This is aloo pie, and I hope you try it. Again, guys, it is a wonderful dish that you could have. It's a sharing dish also with friends and family, with your neighbors. That's what it looks like on the inside. And you have your little sauce or your chili paste or whatever you make with it. We call it chutney. And this one is the mango flavored chili. And it's really good. I hope you try this recipe and let me know if you like it. And thank you for being here with me. And what other way to drink it with a hot beverage? So this is a special cup, guys. So when the heat is applied to this cup, it gets white. Usually there's a design on there, and you can see the design. We actually make these ourselves. We have some with photos on there. We have some with just plain. I think this one is plain as well. I usually have one with a photo if I can find it to show you. Yeah. So I don't have a full hot water, but I will show you what I have in there. How it changes. You'll only be able to see a little bit. So usually when it gets hot, let's swirl it around and see if we could get that magic to happen. Yeah, so usually you'll see a design on there when it gets hot, and that's a special mug. Yeah, we usually make these mugs, and we put anything on there. I have some with my family on there as well, so yeah, it's a pretty cool mug. And then when it gets cold, I think you could see my face in there a little bit. That's when I had my short hair. So when it gets cold, the mug gets back dark, this entire color. The whole mug will be dark right back. Okay, thank you for being here. Don't forget to like the screen, like the channel, give me a thumbs up, share, like, and subscribe. This is my version of aloo pie. Again, all you need is potatoes, dough, fillings, whatever you want to fill inside of it, and it's good to go. Thank you for being here so much. Appreciate you guys as always. Happy New Year for those of you who I haven't seen, and enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your week. Tomorrow's the weekend, so do something fun. Thank you. Bye. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to enjoy this meal. And this is the rest of it over here.